Hello and welcome back to some more Touhou Urban Legend of Limbo. On our last episode, we finished the accurate entry story mode on Lunatic difficulty. But let's just say, Miko thwarted my plans again. My perfect run ruined! And I got free stocked. But we did manage to nonetheless. We didn't even use a continue, in fact. Had the game been not so generous, then we would have had to use a continue. Holy moly. Anyway, let's continue onwards with some Mononobe no Futo, a bancho, the plate breaking Shikazen. The struggle for the kobolds was deeply entwined with the use of urban legends. Shu had just been uninterested in current events, was delighted to discover the legend of Okiku-san, which matched her perfectly. But the curse of Okiku-san was surprisingly strong. Over time, she has also found herself seeking the 10th plate. Okay, so Futo was a character that I did used to play out an absolute metric ton in this game. I actually forgot that the game was released in 2015. You know, the task screen pretty much divulges that though, right? Because last time on the previous episodes I mentioned 2014. That was the trial. And I believe that was sometime in December. So it's pretty much 2015 when the trial came out, because it's, you know, right next to the end of the year. But anyhow, we've got 3 spell cards. I quite enjoy all 3 of these. The easiest one to use would definitely be Wind-Signed Mila Platestorm, though. And probably the most consistent. But Blaze-Signed Tide Truefire is absolutely fun to use and looks flashy as all get out, especially if you execute a cool combo with it. Fate Gate opening for Catastrophe. It's just a joke spell card a lot of the time, but if you get a certain special effect from it, oh man, it's going to do a metric ton of damage. Let's just say that. It can pretty much get rid of somebody's health bar if they're, you know, not playing defensively enough. Let's just say that. But as this is a story mode, and I just want the middle ground here, I suppose. I mean, it's in the middle, right? It's totally in the middle ground. I want some Tide Truefire. I beseech thee! I came to steal the occult ball. Perfect, just what I wanted. Etrian, Kamoy, and Unzen. You've got some guts challenging me. I attacked because it looked like it would be easy to steal here. A good place for a warm-up. Right, well, it's not going to be the most fun warm-up considering I have disdain for Etrian's spell card so much because persistent hitboxes. But hey, I'll just be repeating myself over and over. But maybe I just want to do that. Because I want to be able to see if I can, whether or not, if I can, to build those combos again. At least execute them in a natural match, because practice mode is practice mode. But then again, this is arcade mode, so, or story mode, let me rephrase that. Because arcade mode would be like, he's a 10 score, which is like normal opponent. Anyway, we've got past the first one. Now, Futo's unique mechanic is in relation to our plays. You see that little play counter? Love it, appreciate it, because it's most of it's going to be fueling the damage of your occult attack. And just in general, her plays are very important to her. Also, not getting punched in the face is very important too. I guess we'll just try and range her a bit because else this is not going to really get in. Oh, we don't have a spirit. Can we get a Tide Truefire in there? What? Oh, let's go! Oh, that finished her up too. Nice Tide Truefire indeed. Not the best combo for it, but hey, I just wanted to get past this particular fight as soon as possible. Because I just don't like it. It's not difficult, it's just a little bit annoying. Anyway, that was simple. I am taking the occult ball. Crap, I lost to someone so behind the times like her. What could this foul be talking about? Is Okiku-san not the pinnacle? Oh, is not Okiku-san the pinnacle of high culture? I mean, is she not? Anyway, who's next? The Crown Prince should be going after the struggling people, so who should I take the ball from next? Reimu Hakari, apparently. I mean, why not, right? Oh, if it isn't Reimu. Fight! Timing is impeccable. Shall we witch our occult balls in? Fight? Ah, sure. Since I'm looking into the occult balls right now. Sure! Oh. Oh. Okay. Maybe I really shouldn't be melee heavy. I'm just trying to remember how to combo from projectiles as this character though. Because obviously there's certain characters that can combo from projectiles. Like I had a little bit of one there, but I done delete left. Ooh. Ooh. I know there's 2 other moves that I'm missing out from using actual 3 moves that I could be using right about now. Like this one! Although I can't remember how to combo from that. And then there's the boat! And there's another move that's really powerful that comes from plates. It's very positional reliant. Or at least, it literally relies on plates though, but we're not in a good position. So we're not using it for now. I mean, it's pretty much just that. A lot of water spouts come out, and it does a lot of damage. That didn't combo. I thought maybe it would, but no. There we go. Not the best True Fire because she was in super armor. That might be our undoing. This is not really useful against bosses that are in super armor. Gate opening of Catastrophe would have been amazing, however. If we got enough plates. Anyway, huzzah, I have obtained a new ball. Could this foul have been going easy on me? Of course not. More importantly, do you want to know who has all the remaining balls? Oh, why would a foul tell me something like that? It seems like it'd be better for me to keep an eye on the balls rather than gather them myself. Well, this is probably the second fight I'm dreading the most. Because I'll Lawdy. Anyway, looks like we have another lost child today. But you are no Moko. Who are you? I beseech you, let's wage our balls and fights. What is it? This is about the kobolds again. Lately, lots of people have been telling me to hand them over. Of course, to be them all at their own game. You must be insane to challenge an immortal. Oh, so might foul be an immortal as well? What? Don't tell me you're also. I am a person who have experienced death once before. Well, that's a shocker. How interesting. I accept your challenge. Let's have a match to see which of us dies first. No, just bang the kobolds is fine, thanks. How many times have I changed Futo's voice? I've probably crapped up the voice a few times as well. I don't know, it's trying to keep it consistent. Too many female characters, man, too many female characters. We need some Renosuke somehow here. That'd be easy enough, right? This is like, hey, just use almost the same tone of voice for all the dudes. My vocal range is my weakness. No, what a video weakness is. Hey, let's go. Right, so that's the first phase done. We don't lose much health there, thankfully. We just kind of rushed her down. This pretty much going to be similar to the first phase, except we have to graze a bit. Of course, you know. We wiped the couple starter 2 times. We'll just do a brand bar for now. Always safe. Oh gosh. Took a little bit of damage, not much though. Oh gosh, don't take any damage again. Of course we do, because I done did lead left the graze. I think graze is like one of the worst feelings though, because it's like, it's not that difficult, but it's so important, because if you mistime a character's dash, it's just like, oh, I take damage. Oh gosh, speaking of mistiming stuff though. Okay, get behind her, that's a safe spot. Okay, then get behind her again. Okay. Right, so we're not getting into True Fire yet. Okay, we don't want to knock her too far into the corner. Oh gosh! Speaking of that, she was actually aiming at the corner. Okay, let's get behind her again. Oh gosh! Okay, we don't want to get hit by the kick, because that would be damage. Oh, it's melee. There we go. Oh, she's in the corner. That's actually pretty bad, because now we can get hit by melee. Oh! Or we can just jump down. That's always an option. Okay. Oh gosh, okay, right, let's just do a True Fire, that should finish her off. Nice and safe. Also, we could have just, you know, used our occult attack as we had XL plays. And that probably would have done the job just fine too. Dang it, I could have shot the sweet spot! Because you don't want to do it like less than 9 plates, but you don't want to do it more than 9 plates, because 10 has like heavily reduced damage. We're trying to weave it into combos and whatnot. Anyway, huzzah, I've got more balls! Wait, foul what to hold in this many? Well, that's because I kept defeating the people who challenged me. It's kind of refreshing to get rid of them all. That was simple. With this, I have 6. Remy said there were 4 people left, though. If 2 of them add foul and myself, that leaveth another 2. But one of them is the Crown Prince, so... Just decided then. Excuse me, I'll be going soon. Off to your next opponent, man. Be careful, though. This is the Bamboo Forest of the Lost. Even if you fly into the sky, it's not that easy to get out. Ugh, mine apologies for earlier. Could this foul please guide me? Please do. Now this is the boss I'm dreading. Oh man. Oh man. I beseech thee, let us wage our balls and fights. Oh my, so you're offering alms? The Akron Hidgery. I'd say, arguably for me, this fight did take a lot longer to learn than the Migo fight in the past, because I'll explain a bit further when we're into it. To think you'd come here with the balls, that saves me some time. So how about it? Orbs this flawlessly surely possessive virtue. As a gift to the temple they'd be. Wait, of course I'm not giving them to thee. I am here to steal the ball that foul possesses. Oh, good work then, but from me of all people. Sure, there are others it'd be easier to steal from. I prefer not to fight thee myself, I have no choice. The only other person who have any is the Crown Prince. Ah, so you're saying that'd be easier than her? So why do you want to gather the balls anyway? Because they say that once thou gatherest 7, thine wish will be granted. Mine's heart's desire, well... No, never mind. I mustn't count my chickens before they hatch. Very well. Will gathering 7 really grant wishes or not? I'll take your ball and test out myself. Of course, I'm absolutely sure that nothing of the sort will occur. Right, so Byakuran's fight. So Miko's pretty much the fight that will test your grazing skill. This fight is mainly dodging skill. You'll see why in a minute when we can get out of this phase, hopefully. It's just that, you know, losing health would be kind of unproductive. Of course, we want to save our last word for the final spell card, ideally, because that's probably going to be one of the more annoying ones. But all of them are relatively annoying in their own right, because they all have a very similar mechanic. Would be an exaggeration to say that she has got extreme speed. She'll say that. Come on! I want to just finish you off! Why you guys teleport all over the shop, girl? Let's just do some friend thing. Oh yeah, that follows plates, don't it? Oh, we don't have any more plates. One of the field. Meh! Don't know so much help to you though. Something the other fight is a bit more not so thingy, but it's just hitting her because she has really fast moves and it's annoying. Come on, girl. We don't use our fireball because that goes over the limit. Of course, she uses our random heavy spell. Come on! I've almost lost half health here. I am choking hard. That was not the play that I wanted to go on. Should I just Danny over the limit? No, okay. Right. So, this fight is pretty much going to test your metal at dodging, because all of her moves are melee-based. There is some grazing involved. Some. I think I might just use Tai True Fire here. Ooh! Because this is one of the more annoying ones. Plus, by the time we get to another one, hopefully we're just going to use this up too, so then we can start getting a 9 cost one. Because I went over the limit, as you can imagine, so... Ooh! Moko's fight will pretty much prepare you for this! I should have just hit her! Because I took a bunch of damage for free! That makes me feel terrible, because now we have low amounts of health. I don't think we're getting through this fight without losing a life. At all, because this spell card especially is just melee! Okay, right, so... Oh gosh! Okay. Want to get the thing? No! It's just timing it. It's so annoying. And then there's the last one too. That is like... way more difficult than Miko's. In my opinion. Because it's just so fast-paced! So you just have to like get close to her. But you don't want to get into block string because then you just can't get out of it. Actually, maybe there is a way to get out of it. I know there is a heavy guard. So let me just jump up. No, that was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. I'm going to lose life here, aren't I? Come on! Okay, right. That was not good at all. That was not good at all. Yeah. Okay, right. So we still have 2. We still have 2. I'm expecting to lose lives, particularly on this fight. With the Miko fight, that was just pure choking. But this one, again, in my opinion, I would say it requires more practice than the Miko fight because it's just grazing that you do for Mikos. With this, you don't graze, you have to literally dodge because you can't graze a motorcycle. Even if you graze a tiger, you can graze a tiger, but can't graze a motorcycle. Dang, put us monks on motorcycles, man. We have a tie true fire, but I want to save that. No! Come on. Oh, that did no damage at all. I was trying to time that. This is like bullfighting, except, you know, with a motorbike. Actually, let's see if we can get... There's a fireball. That's pretty good. Another fireball. We can also do this. Okay, we're just going to jump up and do it. There we go. Okay. Right. Now here comes the pain train. Turbo Granny rides for her life. Whoops, I mistimed that. Right, so she attacks from the background, and then she zooms! And you have to touch the ball twice, I think, or I hope it's twice. But you have to time a jump. And not get hit by, you know, the light spheres. Okay, let's go here. Ah, no, this time that I got punished. See, that's what I mean? It's just... No! And I got hit by the belly hitbox too! You missed time a bit, you lose a life! What's the worst part is we have to do this, at least I would imagine, 2 more times? Can I stop getting hit by the projectiles? The Grazing part's the easiest. You know, let me try this. No, that didn't work out. Dang it! Da! Da! Come on, be accurate! Stop being merciless! No! Why did I stand there? Oh, this is why I wish I had Gateway to Catastrophe, because I could actually one-shot her with that as soon as we get out of this one phase, but we can't do that now! Oh, we are gonna so use a continue here. No way around it. No way around it, because I am so out of practice here. On the other difficulties, this is very manageable in comparison. It's just because it's on Lunatic that it's ridiculously fast, so the timing is, you know, tight. Or especially since when you're definitely out of practice like I am. But we haven't used the continue yet. That's good, that's good. It's not good that we lost 3 lives, though. It's not good that we lost 3 lives, though. And we're gonna have to do this fight again. That's the worst part. We're gonna use our Tide True Fire, because that'll get the most bang for our buck. As a present. Oh gosh, no! No! Even the trail does damage. Okay, we get a last warder. Next, she gets out of that. That'll be pretty good. It's just, you know, surviving! Surviving and getting the timing down. Come on. Come on. And we only have, what, about 1 hit left in us. Oh gosh, I missed this so badly! Oh! I had to do an attack there just so then I stay down. Also has to specifically be downwards, you have to dodge. At least I think so. Maybe you could jump over. Maybe jumping over would be easier, but I don't want to risk that. Right. Okay, 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 we need to touch the ball 1 more time! And we also, you know, didn't graze. Okay, right. So this is our first continue in this series. My first continue ever used in this game in a while. Well, that was the step up. Now, I'm not proud of this, as you can imagine. Oh, especially considering it's Futo, one of my favorite characters, and I'm doing absolutely atrocious on this fight. I'm going to do atrocious on this fight again, don't you worry, probably. Okay, right, so let's just use our last word and just finish her off. It's just the fact you can't graze it. I mean, you can graze the projectiles, but if you screw up, you take so much of your health. It's like 1/5 of your health. A normal is so forgiving, I'd imagine. But anyway, we managed it, even with a continue used. Feels bad, but ah well. I was expecting Futo of all things to be, but then again, in retrospect, that was to be expected, considering she doesn't have any real way to brute force things, except for a certain spell card. Yeah, because brute force is a nice crutch at times. Anyway, the Divine Spirit Mausoleum. Here lies Miko's dojo, which exists in a separate dimension from Genso. Account pause. Grant me mine wish. Nothing will occur. Have I been deceived? The balls gave off a faint glow, but didn't respond. And I guess because you used a continue. I did not want to use a continue. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a bronze trophy or anything of the sorts. What are you doing? Oh, you gathered 7 balls? While keeping it a secret from me, I see. Ah, that is, well, 'tis true, I have persevered? I'm gonna guess? Or is that persevered and gathered them all? That's persevered, right? I see. Good work then. Telleth me, what doth they be good for? Well, thanks to you gathering 7 of them here, I think I've almost figured it out. Such as mine sly prince as always. I must them have been fruitful then. So, did they grant your wish? Though she had intended to gather them in secret, Miko saw right through her with a smirk. She felt shame for believing the rumors and gathering the balls. Judging from Miko's attitude, it was obvious that the rumors were false. Futo looked at the balls with disappointment. With this, she thought it'd be a while before she'd find her 10th plate. Ah well. So yeah, I will recite myself in one way or another. The Miko and Byakuren boss fight are phenomenal for one thing. Miko will teach you grazing. Byakuren's fight will teach you dodging. Did they teach me much of anything? Well, not really, because it's been so long since I've last fought really any of them. Although, one could admit I've recently done Miko. But I've always played more comfort zone characters, like Same goes Etcherin against both of them. Because she's brute force incarnate, obviously. And she's a character I'm very comfortable with. She's very easy to pick up and play in comparison to, say, Futo, who has been a character that I haven't played in forever. And it's got a much higher difficulty ceiling, or skill ceiling, sorry, than, say, somebody like Etcherin. At least for getting high damage combos. You can't just say wing it the same. Unless if you've got the timing down, of course. If you've got the time down for the dodges and whatnot, it'll just be a bit slower than, say, another character. Unless if you've got their combos down, of course. Because, again, brute force is brute force. 3,000 damage from a very easy to execute combo is much better than, say, barely pulling off 2,000 damage from, again, a relatively easy to execute combo, but not nearly as consistent. And doesn't have as many easy to pull off hit confirms. At least in my opinion, I did play both of them, when I rephrased that a lot in the past, though. Maybe that's how I formed that opinion. But anyway, folks, before we end off this episode, this is why I would say that the gate opening to Catastrophe would have probably been a better idea. Not you. I really need to sort out a new controller as well. How long has it been since I've been using this thing? Let's just use up the actor, why not? Just for reference. Right. So what the spell card would have done, had we got enough plays on the field. I don't know if it's anywhere between 4 and 5, we'll just do 5 just in case. And it's a very inexpensive spell card too. Although this might not have been as good on the accurate fight, but with a good amount of timing and whatnot, it probably would have. So, with at least 5 plays, you get worse luck when you're at the center of it. But when it runs out, a UFO crashes. And does close to 10,000 damage, as you saw there. Yeah. That would have been amazing for potentially brute forcing it. Especially considering the fact that Byakurin's fight was the one that I struggled with the most. But, well, what can you do? What can you do indeed? Especially considering we use the continue. Oh, that's so bad. But let's just have a little peek as to whether or not it's a bronze. It probably, yeah. I think you get bronze if you use a continue. Silver if you use multiple lives. I see, now I'm definitely convinced that these are silvers, because I lost 3 lives on Byakurin. Because, somebody was saying these were platinums. No way they are now, after confirming it with Futo. Dang. Maybe Lunatic is just a lot more tight in that regard. I don't know, it's been a while. I wonder if you'd get bronze if you were to, like, randomly get free stocked on easy, although, how would that even happen? Anyway, folks, thank y'all for watching this episode of Touhou, Been Legend in Limbo, and I'll see y'all next time with some more of the occult. Ta-ta for now.